Will the second part of this large airport project go off without a hitch, or will it fall victim to the same issues as the first part? That's the question county commissioners ask as Phase 2 of the RSW expansion project breaks ground, while the first phase faces delays. Here on Wink, we have brought you all the issues that the project has run into and how the county commissioners have tried to get a handle on delays. Hello, I'm Amanda Hall.
And I'm Russ McCaskey. But even though the project has seen so many issues up until this point, they are moving ahead with Phase 2. Wink News anchor Annette Montgomery joins us now live at the airport. And Annette, will the two projects interfere with each other's timeline for completion?
Well, Russ and Amanda, the answer to that question is no. Commissioner David Mullica tells me as they're still scratching their heads trying to figure out the next steps for the delayed Phase 1 portion, Phase 2 will not be impacted. And I want you to take a look as this is what Phase 2 is all about, as this is where that new Concourse E will be. As all eyes are on the sky for the start of Phase 2.
Every day out here for the next 2 years until they start the roughing of the building, something is going to look different. And that's exciting because that means that growth is going to be able to be handled.
It comes at a time when another phase of the RSW expansion project is grounded. What's going on with Phase 1 right now as we're talking about Phase 2?
You know, I'm trying to celebrate the moment here on Phase 2, respectfully. My research and some of the things we talked about on Phase 1 is still ongoing. I'm not going to tell you it's getting any better or any easier.
Phase 2 is focused on adding Concourse E with a new business lounge, TSA checkpoints, and more. As excitement for that takes off.
You add 14 more gates, you put 4 flights on each gate, you're expecting 10 to 15,000 more passengers that could connect there on any given day.
Here at ground level, until the Special Port Authority meeting later this month.
It's just a mess to look back in your rearview mirror and see some of this right now. One
question remains about Phase 1.
Where does that phase stand right now? Is it just paused right now until that meeting in March?
They're not saying it's paused, but they're doing just a lot of small projects that are outside of what's called critical path building, because there are some foundational issues that unfortunately there's some things that were built that are going to need to be demolished and built again.
And I did speak with Hennigan about his hope for that special meeting later this month, and he told me the goal is to make sure commissioners have enough information to finally make a decision. Now, we will keep following these developments and let you know when that happens. Live from RSW, Annette Montgomery, Wink News.